on the Black Gate, along with his wife Yorith and his son Dirahel. Talion did not find peace in death, however. He was cursed and resurrected by a powerful wraith who possessed his body and reforged him as an undying spirit of vengeance. Okay. Talion's swordsmanship, speed, resistance, and training have all been augmented by the wraith's presence within him, as though he himself possessed the power of one of the great rings. He can view the unseen world, lay his hands on his foes, and exploit their fears or dominate their wills, making him a monster to the monsters. Talion is bound to Mordor, doomed to reside there until he can destroy the Black Captains who murdered his family and face the Dark Lord who commands them. Oh. This is my wife. Yorith was Talion's wife, Dirahel's mother and Halas's daughter. She was born and raised in Minas Tirith, where her father was a guard of the citadel. When she was 19, she and Talion fled Gondor together to build a new life on the frontier of the kingdom. She was killed along with her family, Talith and Dirahel, by the Black Hand when Sauron returned to Mordor. Dirahel was Talion and Yorith's son. Born and raised on the Black Gate, Dirahel wanted nothing more than to be a ranger like his father, and his grandfather before him. It was not to be. He was killed along with his parents by the Black Hand of Sauron. Gondor controlled the Black Gate for over 2 millennia after Sauron's defeat, with the Rangers keeping watch over Mordor. The Rangers supervised the building of the Towers of the Teeth, standing guard over the Gondorian prisoners who would later escape into Udun and settle there. Over the centuries, the Rangers suffered greatly, their numbers whittled down by a great plague and an invasion by the Easterlings. What? What are Easterlings? Eventually, a small but hardened crew stood to man the watch, a few brave men who were quickly overwhelmed when Sauron returned. Wraiths. There are many restless spirits within Middle-earth who have not been able to find peace in death. Wights, wraiths, and ghosts of terror, Sauron the Necromancer calls to them all within the borders of Mordor. Should he rebuild his power and be able to command this lost army of the dead, he will be unstoppable. Dude, dead people are OP in Middle-earth. The Uruk is the elite of all the orc breeds. They are grown in huge vats as the leadership caste and are taller, stronger, better able to withstand daylight, and more ill-tempered than the other lesser orcs. They are captains and commanders, bred for war and determined to take back their homeland for the Dark Lord Sauron. They impose their will with brute force. They hate beautiful things, will not admit to any fears, revel in slaughter, and enslave any who stand in their path. They are certain the Dark Lord has returned to lead them to their destiny as the rulers of Middle-earth. Wow. Uruk captains. Uruk captains oversee Sauron's army. They enforce construction and demolition projects, craft battle plans, and administer discipline to their underlings. The Uruk hierarchy is combative. Captains win their place by slaughtering on the Uruks and winning the rank of captain means an Uruk is one of the strongest, deadliest, and most devious of their kind. As a measure of their status, captains often carry the best weapons and armor pried from the corpses of the foes they have killed, and bear the scars from the battles they have fought. The Hammer of Sauron. The Hammer was once a man, a stretcher-bearer for Gondor, dedicated to retrieving the wounded. Oh! His life was changed on the slopes of Mount Doom when he retrieved Sauron's mace after the Dark Lord fell. When he took up the weapon of Sauron, he realized that his life had been wasted in saving others who sought glory in war. If men wished to die gloriously in battle, he would grant their wish with pleasure. He became doomed to a bloodlust that would never be sated. He has waited for millennia for the Dark Lord's return to Mordor, and now his purpose has been revealed to him. As the tower's evil has grown, so has his stature. He is trapped inside armor that will not grow with him, and his agony is exquisite. He was once a Numenorian, and as he can recall, he either built a tower or was locked inside one. What's a Numenorian? His appearance is horrific. To stand near him is to feel the revulsion he feels for himself. Even his fellow captains despise the tower. Is he an orc? Although they have come to rely on his great corrupting evil, his propensity for slaughter is unmatched. He makes his victims feel his pain, and he revels in it. The Black Hand. The Black Hand is the greatest and the most feared of the black captains. His mere presence on the battlefield spreads terror among his foes and servants alike. Some say he was once a great king from the east who brought Sauron the heads of two Istari as gifts. Others say that he returned across the seas with Sauron after the fall of Numenor. Still others claim that he is the Dark Lord himself, once again taking fair form within Mordor. There are many stories of his origins. All of them are lies. The only things which are certain are that he is the master of deceit, and that he serves his Dark Lord with absolute loyalty. Talons of the Black Hand. The Talons are the elite personal guard of the Black Hand of Sauron. The Black Hand was schooled in sorcerous arts at the side of the Necromancer, and he personally draws forth the talons from the spawning vats at Barad-dûr. They are tested in battle immediately after they are dragged screaming into a world of anger, hatred, and fury. There are always 5 talons, and whenever one falls in battle, his body is returned to the vats where his death can feed the creation of his successor. If his corpse cannot be successfully carried back to Barad-dûr, then the remaining talons are sacrificed in his stead. What? What? Not discovered. Okay. Okay. These coins were minted by the elven smiths of Aragon, and Merion became the currency of that realm prized throughout Middle-earth. As with the Ithilden star moon, which they marked the dwarves, Merion was brought from Mithril, which they traded with the dwarves for. The currency would commonly be traded between the races at locations such as the market of Khazad-dûm. To honor the dwarves, Merion pieces featured Durin's door on one side and its great forge on the other. In the Second Age, the Dark Lord Sauron relentlessly sought the destruction of Merion, and now the coins are supremely rare relics of the long-dead kingdom. Runes. Behold the runes! Elvish smiths detail their great deeds and commemorate the triumphs of long-dead warriors with these enigmatic and powerful markings. The smiths deploy arcane craft to create their runes, recording the final fate of their enemies with a metallic compound, Ithilden, and attaching them to create armor, blades, and great bows. In this way, elves created and casted a unique legend for their fabled weapons. This legend will grow with each great deed. The Uruks will come to know weapons adorned by them in name, and as they have Glamdring and Orcrist, and to fear its great power. We're learning so much. Okay. A land is Shadow, and the home of the second Dark Lord of Middle-earth. I think the first one is Melkor, because I read the Silmarillion, or at least the first 40 pages of it. Mordor beckons to spirits and calls dark things to its twisted heart. It is home to many monstrous creatures, and among them Caragors, Graugs, and the Ungol. Monsters neither the Uruks nor the Dark Lord have tamed. Its burning heart, Orodruin, currently lays dormant. Oh, that's Mount Doom, I guess. It has been still for thousands of years. Sauron's fortress, Barad-dûr, has not been fully razed, and is cloaked from sight by a dark shroud. The earth subsides all of... Oh, hey! What's up, American penguins? Sorry, I'm just like going through lore. How's it going? The Uruks have seized all of Mordor from the Black Gate to Núrin, hundreds of miles to the south. Many innocent people have been trapped with little hope of escape. What do I want to read about? Barad-dûr sounds awesome. Barad-dûr, the Dark Tower has lain in ruins since it was cast down by Gondor after Sauron's defeat at the end of the Second Age. However, as long as Sauron survives, the Foundations... Yes, I remember you, Dark Penguins. It's been a while. It is to these ruins that Sauron has retreated since his return to Mordor. Hidden behind a sorcerer's veil, he has begun to rebuild his power for the Great War of the Ring to come. Yeah, it's been a long while. Nah, I don't need to look at the tutorials, but I will look at runes. So, runes available. Keen Eye, recover 30% focus for killing with the bow from stealth. Yeah, let's do that. Ooh. Dude, this game is awesome. Orc Hunter, brutalized stealth kills cause additional terror. Yeah, let's do that. Oh. Wait, what's the other weapon? Sword, bow, dagger. Okay. Oh. This game is awesome. I just started. That's awesome. That's great. Streaming is fun. I think everyone should stream. Or the nearby artifact. I want to kill the orcs first. Yeah, I'm glad to start streaming again. Hopefully I can leap to rope. Okay. Yeah, I want to kill this guy. Give me a second. Get wrecked. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. I'm excited that you're here. I wish I could stream more, and I'm excited to start streaming again, but I have awful internet, and I can't stream games that use internet. Hence why this. So what have you been streaming lately? Oh, these artifacts hold memories of Mordor. Use L and R to look for the memory, then press square to reveal it. Huh. Hit. 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 Oh. Hit. Haha. Oh. Well now. Oh, so you've been streaming Destiny, you've been streaming Minecraft, and this game. You have, oh wow, 65 followers. That's great, man. I'm kind of jealous. I only have like 30 something followers. I think a lot of people are. I totally missed what they were saying. Oh, okay. So those are worms. So you interrogate them. Okay. Okay. What is the best way to go about this? Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Oh, get interrogated. Intel will reveal Captain's strengths and weaknesses and unlock their weaknesses. Okay. Unlock what weaknesses enable you to more easily defeat a captain. A vulnerability means the captain can be killed in one strike with a specific combat strategy. For example, a captain who's stealth vulnerable will be instantly killed by a stealth attack. So, who do I want intel on? Clearly my target, right? What is weaknesses? Damaged by combat finishers. Damage over range attacks. Becomes enraged when he burns, able to kill monsters quickly.